Yeah.
Thinking about watching marathon.
Yeah, what's up? What do you need help with, V?
Are we losing some frames there?
Am I?
How's that? Oh, no, it looks good now. I don't know.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Yeah, it's good now. Yeah.
I think it's steady for like a couple minutes, and then it drops like 1,000, and then.
Alright. Looks like we're ready to switch over then, right, Conception?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, so I'll give you 3, 2, 1, 0, and then I'll hit the button.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up? I'm Inflame. I run Portal. I'm gonna be doing inbounds, no save load abuse. I'm gonna explain all this stuff when I'm in the vault. There's like a minute before the run where I just do nothing and I can explain stuff. So I guess new game. I'll count it down. Okay, new game. So timer's gonna start in like 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, go. So we have like a minute here where we're just in a vault, and I guess I should explain what save load abuse is, and then say why we're not allowed to use it. So there's a glitch called save glitch, which allows you to basically split up your camera and your body into 2 separate entities, and you shoot from one of your entities and you see out of your other one. So basically, by doing a save glitch, you can shoot from a different place in space inside of your map, or inside of the map. So we're not allowed to do that glitch, and the way you execute that glitch is by saving, like making a quick save and then loading that quick save. We're not allowed to do that, but we are allowed to do edge glitch, which is the basic version of it. It's basically doing the same thing, but you don't save a quick and you don't load quick. And so yeah, we're gonna be going real quick. So the glitch I'm gonna be doing all the way through the run. So this is an ABH, an accelerated back hop. Basically what happened is Valve tried to patch bunny hopping in their games by giving you backwards momentum. But we can, you know, get around that by going backwards and getting an exponential amount of speed. So yeah, we just put the cube on the button there. Here, we're gonna put another. As you can see, I just did it forwards. The way you do that is you tap S when you hit the ground, and the game thinks you're going backwards for a little bit, so it'll give you momentum, and you can continue going forwards. So we're just going to be taking this cube and putting it on the button. And into the elevator. So now we're going to be going into the chamber where you get the portal gun, or the basic portal gun where you can only shoot blue. And yeah, we're going to have like a 20-second cutscene. So if there's a donation.
No donation yet, but I do want to go ahead and continue to plug our Portal 2 song incentive. Please get your donations in towards meeting that so we can extend this wonderful marathon even that little bit further with a little extra joy.
Alright. So we're going to be getting the portal gun here. Making our way into the elevator. This next chamber, you're supposed to be portaling all around the place, but you can solve this puzzle super simply by shooting 2 portals. So you can skip this entire chamber by hitting a trigger and just going to the end.
Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
04 is much of the same. We're going to be putting a cube on a button with some advanced movement.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
And then
Excellent work.
into the elevator.
Part of our required
05, some of these chambers, if you've played Portal 2, you might recognize some of these chambers as from being from Portal 2. Portal 2 basically just copied the beginning of Portal 1 to like link the 2 games, and these are just the versions of those maps that aren't demolished. So if these maps look a little bit similar, that's why.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement
Alright, so that's the end of the bit that's in Portal 2.
was an overt fabrication.
We're going to be going into some more advanced chambers, we're going to be introducing some momentum, which is like a really fun part of this run. So coming up next is, yeah, I said we're at the start of where we're going to start abusing momentum, and we can just skip all we can skip the next 2 puzzles by just jumping in a cool way. So if you put the portal up there and then just jump in there, you can skip the whole orb puzzle. And we're going to be skipping the next orb puzzle with momentum as well.
Seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful. Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However,
09 is where we start to see actual glitches. It's like actual glitches that aren't just movement stuff. So we're going to be shooting under a door to skip the whole puzzle. It looks pretty funny. Oh, this is 8 actually. We're going to be skipping over 8 with a block that's been placed there by the mappers. It's not intended, but it's just there. So now we're going into 9, and this is where we're going to be shooting under a door. So we can just shoot under the door there and then jump through. In 10, there's a really advanced movement trick, like one of the hardest tricks in the game, where you can fling up to the end of the map. I'm going to go for it once, but if I don't have enough speed, then it doesn't lose that much time to not get it.
Hello again. To reiterate.
Come on. So if you ramp off that door, you can go up to the top, but it's like super difficult.
You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise,
If there are any donations, you have a couple seconds now to...
Yeah, sounds good. I'd like to just plug 2DCon. So every August, Midwest Speedfest partners with Minnesota's largest gaming and esports event, 2DCon. The generosity they give space each year to host this in-person event. And while that's a little bit different this year, we're still happy to be part of 2DCon Online and are very grateful for their support. For more information, just go to 2dcon.net.
So what you just saw there was the first edge glitch, which basically, as I said in the vault, separates our body from our camera and lets us shoot from a different area of the map. And that was a cube throw, which I did with, that was a super throw, which I did with the cube. If you hold down the mouse button and then use plus use, it'll throw it really far in source games. It'll throw an object super far. Alright, so going into 13, we're going to be doing a trick that the devs actually knew about. If you stand on one of the buttons and then use a cube for the other one, you can just press both the buttons down. The advanced chamber actually uses that technique. So 14 is another abuse of movement. As you can see, we just skipped the whole level by flinging up to the top. The devs also knew about that, and that's why in the advanced chest chamber 14, there's a little area at the before the elevator that's blocked off that doesn't allow you to portal, but you can still do the trick. Alright, so here, this is what's called a quantum crouch. Our camera is above our body because we abused the crouching mechanic, and that allows us to clip through that ceiling. And yep, this is the end of the chamber. So 16 is the first turret level, and it's the most deadly level by far, so I'm gonna have to focus and portal through these guys pretty fast. But it also introduces the portal bump, but I'll talk about that in 17. These guys are killing me. I'm just gonna kill these. So at the beginning of that chamber, there were portal bumps. Basically, this game allows you to put a portal down. So imagine there's a portal. If you shoot on the side, you can shoot another one on the side of it, and it'll push it over next to the first portal you shot, and we can abuse that. It lets us do it through some thin walls. So we're gonna be doing that here again to skip the entire puzzle.
Awaited companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion
So we did a portal bump there,
present to
whole puzzle, and unfortunately we're gonna have to kill our best friend, the companion cube. It really sucks, but it's needed in this category to kill it.
Congratulations.
Alright, in 18, we're going to be doing another edge glitch, which allows us to teleport to the second section of the map with the flings, where I'm going to be introducing something called a reportal. Alright, so I'm going to be going for some reportals, and basically, if you are stuck in a portal, the game will try to push you out of it, and it'll give you a little bit of extra speed, like that, which allows us to just portal up to the higher platforms
Well done.
and get to the end really quick.
Advise that the next test requires exposure
If you have anything else to plug, there's like a 20-second cutscene here.
to dangerous under certain conditions.
Oh, we always got stuff to plug.
Please attend an
Let's shout out our friends over at Baguette Restream. Midwest Speedfest 2020 is being restreamed in French by our friends over at Baguette Restream. They've been working with us for many marathons in a row, and we always appreciate their support. And you can find their French restream over at twitch.tv/baguette_restream.
Welcome to the final
Oh.
test.
So if we get on top of this sign, we can do something called a large angle glitch. And by jumping through it, the code of the game doesn't know what to do, and it teleports us the amount of blocks back that we are away from the portal. So we can do it again here to skip to the end of the map. So this is the first of the escape sequence maps, and it's introducing like the behind the scenes, I guess, of Portal 1. So with some portal trickery here, we can skip some of the triggers so that these pistons don't move. So you can see this piston is just still. It's because we skipped the trigger to turn the piston on. So now we're going into, it's weird that the first one's called Escape 00, but this is Escape 01. And this is where we're going to be doing a really fun trick called Flippy Skippy. There's a super long name for it somewhere. No one really knows what the name is, but it's this right here. So by doing that, we can portal into the end hallway area and use this turret to destroy the glass. And that also allows us to bring this turret guy to break this glass. Unfortunately, he hit that weird pipe thing. Just kind of lost a little bit of time, but that's still fine. Alright, this is the last map, and it's where we're going to be doing an acute angle glitch. It's like the large angle glitch in a way that it is an angle glitch, and it has the same properties of teleporting, but the execution is different. So what we got there is called a door troll, and it's something you really don't want. It's where the door just opens, even though you didn't hit the trigger. Alright, again? Ideally, the portal stays on the door. Like that. And what that allows us to do is a second one, which is going to teleport us right into... I hit the fizzler. It's going to teleport us into the GLaDOS room where we can grab the second turret to kill GLaDOS, avoiding... I hit the fizzler. It's going to teleport us into the GLaDOS room where we can grab the second turret to fight her. So if we knock her cores off, like died, but If we knock our cores off like that, and then grab them one by one, we can do another edge glitch, which allows us to shoot under the incinerator and drop all the cores into the incinerator early, called core fall. So time is coming up right now. Alright, that's Portal 1 without save load abuse. It's not the fastest category, but it's one of the more fun ones because you don't have to do any blind shots like you would with save glitch. If it's alright, could I have the time?
Yeah, it's looking like a 14:10 from our angle.
That's not that bad for game time. That's like a 13.4x. So it's like a minute on